Hey, welcome, guys. You know who we are, so we don't have to introduce ourselves. But yeah, but this video is going to be a fun video. We both are predicting the 53-man rosters for the Packers and the Kansas City Chiefs. So yeah. And the way that we're going to do it, we're going to go back and forth. And we're going to go over all the positions on the team and see who's going to be on the team. So, let's get started. Do you want to go first, or should I go first with the QB?
I'll let you go first.
Well, the QB, for a couple of years now, the Green Bay Packers only carried two quarterbacks. The last 3 years, it was Jordan Love and Malik Willis. But right now, Malik Willis is gone. So, obviously, Jordan Love is the starter. So, he's going to be on the roster. And my thought is that we signed a veteran quarterback in Tyrod Taylor. So, it looks like he's going to be the number 2 QB for the Packers. So, yeah, we're just going to keep 2 QB on the team. So, yeah.
And what do you think about Tyrod?
Well, the Packers never had a veteran QB as a backup since 2011 when we had Aaron Rodgers and Matt Flynn on the team. So, but
it'd be a change of pace.
Yeah, I mean, Tyrod Taylor has been on like 2nd or 18th in the league already. So I'm like, okay. But every time that he comes in for a backup, he's not that bad. He is up there in age, and I don't know if he can use his legs that much. But that's where I'm going. It's going to be Love and Taylor at the QB spot.
All right. Up to this point, from what I've seen, I think they're going to keep 3.
Okay.
Pat Mahomes, obviously. They're gonna keep him for a long time.
Yeah.
And then we brought in Justin Fields, and I think he's gonna make it. And also we got Garrett Nussmeier in the draft, and I think that he is going to make the 53-man roster. I don't know that he's the future quarterback, just because I think Pat has a lot of years probably left on him.
Yeah.
But I think that they may develop Garrett Nussmeier and then use him as trade capital down the line.
Okay.
But I may be wrong about that. They may decide to let Justin Fields go and keep Garrett Nussmeier as the backup. I don't know, but
I do like that sneaky move where they traded for who was that quarterback you were talking about again? Justin Fields.
Justin Fields, yeah.
I like that move. I really do. I really do like that move.
Yeah, I think that under Andy Reid that he will probably have his best performance that he's had in the NFL so far.
Yeah, I think so too. So, man, that's.
I think that was a good move for him and for the Chiefs too.
Yeah, it was. Before you traded for Justin Fields, wasn't it Gardner Minshew as the backup?
It was, but he moved on.
Yeah, so yeah, I like that.
All right.
So,
That's what I got. I think they're going to keep 3.
okay. That's going to be an interesting position to watch for the Chiefs.
They've got on the 90 man, they've got Chris Oladokun too, but I don't think he's going to be there on the
Yeah,
63.
when I did my research on the Packers, we had like 5 QBs in training camp. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't think they're. So next position is the running back position. Right here, I know Josh Jacobs is in legal hot water, but I think the league is going to let him play the season. The cops didn't get enough evidence to charge Josh Jacobs. So Josh Jacobs is going to be the starting running back for the Packers. Unless there's new stuff that comes out. But I'm not worried about that now. So, and then the 2 other ones are Chris Brooks, who's been the Packers' 3rd string running back for 4 seasons already. He knows the offense. He knows where to be. But he is going to be the 3rd man on the roster. But backing up Josh Jacobs is going to be Marshawn Lloyd, who we drafted in the 3rd round 2 years ago. But every year he's had injuries after injuries. The whole 2 years that he's been in Green Bay, he only played about 3 games. But just like what happened to Christian Watson, we sent Marshawn Lloyd to the same doctors as Christian Watson to figure out why he is getting injured so much on his lower half of his body. And they found out that in his mind, he is compensating for the injury that he suffered in college and a couple of years in the NFL. So they're trying to get that out of his game and not to focus on his leg, but just focus on the game.
So is he going to a sports psychologist for that?
Yeah. Yes,
Good.
he is.
Good.
And then, and out of the training camp, everybody was buzzing about Marshawn Lloyd. How explosive he looked. He can cut on a dime. He's a great pass catcher. When you give him the ball in space, he is electric. So, so those are my 3 running backs for the Packers.
All right. I think the Chiefs are going to keep 4. Kenneth Walker, obviously.
Obviously.
And then they brought in Amari DiMercato. And we drafted Emmett Johnson this year. And then this is Brashard Smith's 2nd year.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to use him a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
We got 2 guys on the practice or on the 90 man, Jaden Ott and EJ Smith, that I don't think are going to make it.
No.
But I think they're going to keep 4 running backs. And even if they just set Brashard Smith up as a specialist, a return specialist or something.
Yeah.
But I'm really excited to see what Emmett Johnson can do.
Okay.
And I think that based on what crap, I had a mind fart. Anyway, the new offensive coordinator has said that he is working on making Kenneth Walker a complete running back.
Ooh, really?
He said I know what he can do when he's got the ball in his hand. It's when he doesn't have the ball in his hand that we're working on to make sure that he's blocking and doing everything he needs to do to make his other teammates successful.
Okay.
So I think his game's going to elevate. Now all we have to do is keep him healthy, and we'll be rolling.
I mean, yeah, that's the hard part.
Well, that's the hard part for all of them.
Yeah, for every single running back or
Yep.
every player in the NFL.
Yep, that's the problem. You got to keep him healthy.
Yes. But yeah, so you really think they're going to keep 4 running backs?
I do.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, the next position is the wide receiver position. In that department, I think the Packers are going to keep 6 wide receivers, and we all know the top 3 receivers that the Packers are going to keep is Christian Watson, who got a monster contract this offseason. So, and then the third-year man, Jalen Reed, who also got an extension last season, so he's going to stay. And obviously, last year's first-round pick, Matthew Gordon, I think he's going to get more opportunity because of Romeo Dobbs' departure. So he's going to step in there and see what he can do. And the backups, I think we're going to keep it Xavier Williams, who we drafted with Matthew Gordon in the same draft class, but he was a 5th-round draft pick by the Green Bay Packers. I think he's going to make it as a special team and a 4th receiver. Also, Bo Melton, I think he's going to make it because he plays 2 positions for the Packers. He plays wide receiver and he plays defensive back last year. And the last wide receiver I think is going to make the team is Sky Moore. I know you know very well about Sky Moore. He got traded to the Niners, then he got released, then the Green Bay Packers picked him up this year. But I think he's going to be an explosive punt and kick returner for us. And maybe play a little on the offense also. But yeah, those are my 6 wide receivers that could be on this team.
Well, I wish Sky all the best luck, and I hope that he does well for you.
I hope he does too. Yeah, we need special team players. Our special team is horrible. So, but yeah, those are the 3 wide receivers.
All right, I think we're going to keep 6, and I'll just go through it, and then I'll keep the wild card for last. Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy, Tyquan Thornton. They re-signed. Jalen Royals is going to be his 2nd year, and then Cyrus Allen.
Okay.
But then I also have down a question mark of an unsigned vet.
Okay.
I don't know who it would be.
Tyreek.
It could be Brandon Ayuk. Could be
Tyreek Hill.
Well, he's working out.
Yeah.
But he's not ready to come back. And so they could potentially. There's one guy on my cut list that has really stood out during the preseason stuff so far. Obviously, it's not in pads and no contact, blah blah blah. But Jacob DeJesus is on that 90-man, and he did some amazing stuff during all the preseason so far. So maybe where I have an unsigned vet, maybe they plug Jacob DeJesus in, and maybe they do that while they wait for Tyreek to get recovered.
Yeah.
I don't know, but if my guess is if they don't sign anybody, it may be De Jesus, and but I'm going to say I wouldn't be surprised if they went out and got a vet for that room.
Of course. Okay.
So that's what I got: Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy, Tyquan Thornton, Jalen Royals, Cyrus Allen, and an unsigned vet, or maybe De Jesus.
Okay. Nice.
And the guy that threw the most incredible passes and receptions to De Jesus was Nussmeier, actually.
Oh man. Not a good QB.
He's that's a magic combo right there, seemingly.
I hope that works out for you guys. So, but so 6 wide receivers for the Chiefs also.
Yep.
Okay. Next position is the tight end position, and we're gonna keep 3 tight ends like usual. We all know Tucker Kraft is gonna be the starting tight end for the Packers. And then his running mate and his draft mate we drafted in the same draft is Luke Musgrave. And I know Luke Musgrave was a higher pick than Tucker Kraft, but it seems like Tucker Kraft outplayed Luke Musgrave in this offense. But I think he's going to be gone next year because the last year of his deal is this year. So if we don't offer a contract extension, I think he's just going to walk, or the Packers are going to let it walk away. And the third tight end is Josh Wiley, and he's been on the team off and on for about 2 seasons now. He's been on the practice squad. Then he got activated. He played. Then they put him back on the practice squad. So yeah, those are the 3 tight ends we're gonna keep. So,
well, I think the Chiefs are going to keep 3 as well.
Okay.
So after the wedding this weekend, I think Travis Swift will still make the team.
Travis Swift. I just can't get that out of my mind. Travis Swift. Okay.
And then Noah Gray.
Of course.
He's going to stay around. And then Jared Wiley. He's been there since 2024, but towards the end of 2024, I think he ACL. And then last year, he didn't really do anything because he just had a super bad lack of mobility. But this year so far in the practices, he's way more mobile. He's back on form, seemingly.
Okay. Nice.
So, and then the others are John Michael Gillenborg, Jake Renningstool, and Trey Watson. And I'm really hoping that Gillenborg gets at least the practice squad for depth, because he's really done some good stuff in the practice so far. So I think maybe they're going to keep 3 on the roster and then maybe put Gillenborg on the practice squad.
Okay.
So that's what I got for tight ends. 3.
All right, let's go to the offensive line. Starting with left tackle, we're gonna put left tackle at Jordan Morgan, who was a first-round pick 3 seasons ago. we drafted him to be the replacement for Rashawn Walker, but his rookie year he played every single position on the line. I mean, the Green Bay Packers love to draft offensive line that can play all over the offensive line. But in training camp and mini camp, he is just going to stay at the left tackle position. He did play that left tackle position in the NFL for around 5 games, and he wasn't that bad. But with all the injuries that we had to move some pieces around. But yeah, he's going to be a left tackle for the Green Bay Packers. And the right guard position is going to be Aaron Banks, who we got out of the free agency market 2 seasons ago, away from the Niners, and we paid him a buttload of money. And he's not been playing up to that money. But I'm hoping that he can turn it around this season. So. Then the center position, we are going to go with Sean Ryan, who also is a former pick of the Green Bay Packers 4 seasons ago. And like I said earlier, the Packers love to draft guys who can play every single position on the line. Last season, he played right guard in about 4 games. After that, he moved to center, and he never let the position go. So he played mostly center last season. But he can't play other positions on the line. Left guard is Anthony Banks, who we drafted in the 6th round 2 seasons ago. So that'll be in 2024 season. He's not that bad of a right guard, but he could improve on his run blocking. But other than that, he's a solid right guard. Solid. And then we go to the right tackle, and we all know who it is. It's Zach Tom. He is the 2nd highest paid right tackle in the league right now. He's a 4-time Pro Bowler at the right tackle position. But for 2 seasons, he's been getting injury after injury. Hopefully this year he stays healthy. He is on the injury reserve list right now, but he is practicing at training camp and minicamp. So that's a good sign that he's going to be ready. But then the backups, we're going to pick Darren Kennard, Brent Banks, Josh Giffords, Jagger Burton, Donovan Jennings, Kurt Barton, and Travis Glover, all backup 2nd and 3rd string linemen. And that's it. We are keeping 1, 2, 3, 12 linemen.
That's a bunch.
Yeah,
You got some depth there then.
Yes, we do.
Well, since 2020, the Chiefs have never had anything other than 9 or 10.
Oh, really?
So I'm kind of sticking in that.
Wow. Okay.
I'm saying probably 9, and then I'll go through those in just a sec. But then also we've got a player named Jason Chu-Godric, and he's our international player.
Okay.
And he's probably going to be on the practice squad again.
Okay.
I don't know that he's the best, but it's kind of like a freebie,
Yeah.
and he knows the system, so
Mhm.
I think that's why he's most likely to get that. So anyway, Josh Simmons, left tackle.
Okay.
Kingsley Suamatia, left
Mhm.
guard. Creed Humphrey, center. Trey Smith, Jalen Moore,
Okay.
Hunter Norzad, Mike Caliendo,
Mhm.
Esapole, who basically took Wanye Morris's job.
Okay.
Wanye obviously has moved on to the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah.
And so then I think the most likely person to be slotted into that 9th spot is Khalil Benson.
Okay.
And then with Jason Chugadrick on the practice squad.
Okay.
That's my guess.
Yeah.
But we should do a follow-up video after the 53-man roster.
Yeah.
See how close we got.
Yeah, and see yeah,
That'd be fun.
that would be fun.
So anyway, I got them keeping 9, and then one of their extra 90 on the practice squad for a little more depth. So I'm saying 9 on the roster, but then a 10th one on the practice squad.
Yeah. So yeah, I had 26 guys for the offense. Now we're gonna go to the defense,
Right.
and we're gonna. Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I have 25 for
Okay.
offense.
All right. Then we're gonna go to the D line first, starting with the right D line, right side of the left defensive end. I think it's gonna be Carl Brooks and Brennan Cox. And on the right DN spot, I think it's going to be Lucas Van Ness, Darren Farrell, and Dennis Sutton as the left DN and the right DN. So, yeah. So, what about the Chiefs? The left end and the right end?
I got for defensive end, I got 5 making the roster.
Okay.
And I got another wild card here.
Mm-hmm.
But George Karlaftis, Ashton Gelati, R. Mason Thomas, who I'm super excited to see what that kid can do.
Okay.
Felix Anudike Uzama, and then potentially bringing in a vet.
Yeah.
For that. So basically, I got 1 potential vet brought in on offense and 1 on defense.
Okay.
The other ones that are on the team right now, I haven't really heard anything about. There's Vincent Anthony Jr., Anthony Dunn, Tyreek Smith, and Ethan Downs.
Yeah.
But I haven't really heard of them, making a splash so far. So that's why I think they might bring in a vet.
Yeah.
For DN.
Well, the next position is the nose tackle, and that's the defensive tackle. And I have here 3 guys that the Packers will keep, and those are Javon Hargrave, who we got off free agency this offseason. Then Devontae Wyatt, who we drafted 4 seasons ago. So he's going to make it, but he did have injuries. Last year, he's coming off a ACL injury. So I'm not sure how healthy he's going to be. And the last defensive tackle is Chris McCullen, who we drafted this offseason in the 5th round. Yeah, he was the 5th round defensive tackle for the pickup Green Bay Packers. But yeah, those are the 3 nose tackles.
I got 4 D tackles.
Okay.
I got Chris Jones,
Mhm.
Omar Norman Lott, Peter Woods, our new draft pick,
Mhm.
and we brought in Kyrie's Tonga, which I'm
Okay.
really excited to see what he does too.
Okay. The next position right now is the middle linebacker position, and I have the Packers keeping 4 middle linebackers. We all know the 2 starting middle linebackers are going to be Edgerrin Cooper and Zaire Franklin. And the backups, I think it's going to be Tyron Hopper, who we drafted 3 seasons ago for the Packers. And then we are going to keep Isaiah McDuffie, who's been with the team since 2025. And he's a solid middle linebacker. Not good, not bad. He's just all right. So those are the 4 middle linebackers.
All right. I got 6 linebackers. Nick Bolton,
Okay.
Drew Tranquil, who's
Okay.
one of our vets, and he actually took a pay cut to be able to stay in Kansas City.
Okay, nice.
Jeffrey Bassa, Cooper
Mhm.
McDonald, Jack Cochran, and Cole Christensen.
Okay.
And I think we're going to, so that's 6 that I think we're going to keep.
Okay. Now we're going to go to the left linebacker and the right linebackers. And we all know who's going to be the starting left outside linebacker, but he's not going to be able to play until week 4 or 6. And that is Micah Parsons. I hope he comes back sooner, but likely it's going to be week 6 or week 5 at the most.
When is your bye? When is your bye?
Our bye is, I think, week 9. So we have a later bye this year, not like last year. We had our bye was in the week 5 last year. We had the bye in week 5, and
that's when ours is this year.
Yeah, and that's horrible.
Yeah, but if Pat needs it, so here's something. So we have a week 5 bye, and then statistically speaking, if they don't play Mahomes until after the bye, that extra 4 weeks of him being off decreases his chance of re-injury by 51%.
Well, yeah, that makes sense because he's going to be out for months.
Yeah, well, a lot of people are thinking he's going to be back for game 1, but apparently the NFL does too, because they put us on a Monday night game against the Broncos for week 1.
Really?
Yeah. So
dang, okay.
Apparently they think he's going to be back.
Yeah, but how effective is he going to be though with his legs?
He said it's changing his game up a lot, and it's teaching him to be more patient in the pocket.
Yeah,
Go through all his reads instead of just being like, oh, I don't see anybody and running.
He loves to get out of the pocket.
Yep. So we'll see. I don't know. I mean, I personally think they should hold him out until after the bye.
Yeah, I do too.
Give it that much more time to heal. But that's not his mindset, though.
Yeah, but you cannot listen to the athletes. You know, the athletes, they want to be out there.
Yep, they do. Especially
in the NFL. If you miss a game and your backup comes in and plays pretty well, you might lose your job. So, but yeah, like I said, Micah Parsons, but he is going to be on the injury list, so he might not start the first half of the season, or one quarter of the season, like 4 or 5 games.
That's rough.
Yeah, it is. Especially when we gave away 2 first-round picks.
Yeah.
So, but backing him up is going to be, where is it? Colin Oliver, who we drafted, I think in the 2024 season, in the 3rd. He's been looking pretty good at training camp, but as a rotating defensive line or linebacker. But the other side of we only have one right linebacker, and that's going to be the rookie DDS, Denai Dennis Sutton. Is going to play and I didn't hear great things about him out of training and minicamp. And they're saying that he looks like a mini Micah Parsons out there.
Oh, nice. That's high praise right there.
And when he got drafted this year as a rookie, Micah, the first person to call him up was Micah Parsons, invited him over to Micah Parsons' house. They're training together. They're working out together. They're saying that the rookie is just latching on to Micah Parsons like a little brother.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that he can hold down the fort while Micah is not playing. But yeah, that's a big praise by people saying that he looked like a mini Micah Parsons. So I'm excited for him to be out there. I would love to see him play in preseason. So yeah. But yeah, those are the 3 guys for the outside linebacker positions.
Right. I did all my linebackers together, so.
Yeah, you did. So let's go to the cornerback position. And I have 6 cornerbacks who might make it. And we all know from last year, Keyshawn Nixon and Carrington Valentine. But I'm not sure about Keyshawn because it looks like he wants to hold out a mini and training camp until he gets a bigger deal. What he's under. I don't think Keyshawn Nixon is in the top 10 or 5 corners in the league, and he wants to get paid like the top 5 or 10. So I'm not sure what's going to go on there, but if he doesn't want to play, there's other guys that can step in on his position, like the 2 rookies that we drafted this season. We all know we drafted a corner in the 2nd round of this year's draft, Brandon, and his name is Brandon Cisse. And then we went back in this draft and took another corner in the 6th round, Damian Jackson. So he might be in there. Then we also have Carrington Valentine, like I mentioned. He was a starter last year, and the 2 years prior to that, he was a starter. And then we picked up Benjamin St. Juste this year in free agency off of the San Diego Chargers by releasing him. So that's what we got. And the interesting one is Javon Bullard, who we drafted in the 4th round in the 2024 season. And he's going to play corner / strong safety, and he's going to be an inside slot corner. But yeah, those are my 6 cornerbacks for the Green Bay Packers.
I got 6 cornerbacks being kept as well. The Chiefs' cornerback room was decimated this year.
Yes, it was.
Apparently, they all went to the Rams mostly,
Yep.
and so the Rams should be tough, man.
They needed secondary. They got secondary. They needed help in the pass rush, and they got Myles Garrett. That's insane.
It is, yeah. So if they don't win the Super Bowl, then something's wrong.
Yeah.
So, but the cornerbacks that I got, Mansour-Lane, that we traded up for in the draft, Noel Williams, Christian Fulton, who's been there but not used, Kader Kohu, Jadon Kennedy, he's new, and then we brought back home L'Jarius Sneed.
Yeah.
And even if L'Jarius Sneed is injured, I think he's the veteran presence that knows how to win there, that can help the young guys.
Yeah, true.
Get their minds right. So, if nothing else, he'll be a good mentor, because he knows how to be successful in that system.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So that's what I got for cornerbacks, 6 of them.
So corners. Okay, let's go to the free safety position and strong safety. We all know the free safety is going to be Xavier McKinney. He's been the starter there since we picked him up from free agency 3 seasons ago, and he's a great free safety. But his contract is coming up this season, so if he has a monster year again, he might get another big extension this year. But at the strong safety position, we also like Evan Williams, a second-round pick in the 2003 season for the Green Bay Packers. He's been lights out. He's great in run coverage, pass coverage, but he did get hurt last season, so that limited him last season. He only played about 9 games last year because of the injury, but he's coming back and he's looking good, actually. But backing him up, it's going to be Jalen Simpson, who's been in the league for a couple of seasons, but he's been bouncing around from team to team. But I hope he pans out. And the other guy, the other free safety backing up, I'm going to butcher his I am going to butcher his name, but it's Kenton Olapu. Okay. He's from Algeria, so I don't know how to pronounce it. If you're watching this, I'm sorry for butchering your name. But yeah, those are the 4 guys for the safety position.
All right, I got 4 safeties as well. We brought in Alohi Gilman.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do in our system. Jaden Hicks, Jamari Connor, and Chris Rowland Wallace. And as long as we keep Jamari Connor out of the slot, we should be good.
Okay. And let's go to the 2 most non-sexy positions. And that's the kicker and the punter and the holder. For me, our kicker, I hope we have a kicker here. That's what I say every single season. I'm hoping we traded up in the 6th round to get this guy out of the Miami Gators out of Florida. Trey Smack. And you gotta love the name. You gotta love the name.
Smack.
Yep.
Nice.
And I don't know, but everybody out of minicamp and training camp said this kid has a leg. They're saying that he made 2 60-yard kicks in minicamp, and he only missed 1 kick out of 10 kicks that he did in minicamp.
So you might finally have a kicker.
I hope. But the last time we had a rookie kicker was Mason Crosby, but he had a horrible rookie season. So I hope that doesn't happen to Trey Smack. But we all know that Mason Crosby got better and better, and he made himself into a 5-time Pro Bowl kicker. So I'm hoping that's the same thing with Trey Smack.
But hopefully he doesn't have the bad freshman season.
Oh, I hope not. I hope not. We're counting on this kid who's only 21 years old. So we're handing the keys off to you for the kicking job. So you better not blow it. But we do have the 2 kickers behind it, but I don't think they're going to make the team. And that would be Haversick, who was a substitute teacher, but he came to the Packers in the 2024 season, and he's been in and out of the lineup as a kicker. And we did release Brandon McManus, so he's long gone. He's not even in the building anymore. Get rid of it. Thank you. But then we're going to go to the punter and the holder. It's going to be Daniel Wiseman. I don't know who this guy is, but apparently he's a good punter. So I'm crossing my fingers. So, but yeah, those are the 2 special team guys.
All right. I got a long snapper, James Winchester.
Okay.
Punter, Matt Ariza.
Mm-hmm.
And kicker, Harrison Butker.
Okay.
Winchester's, I think, the longest tenured person on the team now.
Okay.
He's been there. So he's been there. He's done it. He knows what he's doing.
So more
Matt Ariza. What's that?
He's been on the team more than your kicker?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Punter, Matt Ariza.
Mm-hmm.
And kicker, Harrison Butker.
Yes.
Now, Harrison Butker really struggled at the beginning of last season.
Yes, he
but
did.
then towards the end of the season, he really improved. And he's been really doing well so far in training. So
Okay.
I'm looking forward to him not starting cold again, coming out of the gates kicking.
Yeah, I hope not.
And so I think last year for the Chiefs as a team
Mm-hmm.
was just kind of a fluke or an anomaly.
Yeah.
On the other hand, there's a lot of people saying the Chiefs are going to miss the playoffs again, but I don't think so.
Yeah, I think they're gonna make it unless something drastically happens, like a really big injury, or your whole team
Yeah.
explodes.
If the whole team gets injured like the Lions tend to.
or if you go up against my boy from the Denver Broncos, Bo Nix.
But I'm hoping they're more conservative with Pat.
Yeah.
And just give him as much time as he needs to heal.
Yeah.
But
that guy's the most important guy on the Chiefs right now.
Yeah. He's the $500 million guy.
Hey, maybe Kenneth Walker can take some pressure off of.
Yeah, and Fields too, because Fields is a great
Yeah,
runner.
yeah. Him too, Justin Fields.
And with Pat, ever since he got his kneecap shoved into his back of his leg, they don't let him do quarterback sneaks. But
that's horrible.
But Fields, they will.
Yeah, but other teams are gonna go. Oh,
what's that?
What if the other team go? Huh? I know what's coming because they're taking Pat off and they're putting Justin Fields.
Yeah, but then Fields could just hand it off to Walker, and they can mix it up.
It's a 50-50 call. But yeah.
Anyway, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to football.
Oh yes, we are only. I think we're like 7 or 6.5 weeks away from the season actually starting.
Something like that. Yeah.
Jeez. It seems like the off season went fast this year.
Not fast enough.
Yeah, not fast enough, but. And yeah. Oh, go ahead.
I remember last year thinking this is taking forever.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, oh God. But guys, yeah.
Go ahead.
And I was just gonna say, hey guys, in the season you're gonna see Chiefs fans a lot. We're gonna do the prediction every week again this season. So yeah, don't get tired of that mug over there. You're gonna see a lot of it. So yeah. Go ahead, Tom.
That's all I got. I just I hope that both of our teams can stay healthy and do well. Maybe we'll see each other. Maybe we'll see each other in the Super Bowl. That'd be awesome.
Oh, that would be great. That would be great. If that happens, I'm gonna try to get tickets to that Super Bowl. No matter what, if I have to mortgage my mom's house, I'll do it.
You should probably ask her first.
Well, it's gonna be my house anyway.
Well, there you go.
And before we leave, I just want to say happy birthday to my little niece. She turns 6 years old today, and she's a monster. That's all I got to say.
Tell her I said happy birthday.
Will do.
And also tell her I said be good.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what kind of definition about good, but yeah. No. But anyway, guys, like I always say, stay safe, stay positive, and always go Pack Go. And we are out.
Happy birthday to our country.
Yes, happy birthday to that too tomorrow. And don't drink too much, and don't
be safe.
Yeah, don't party too hard, and don't blow your hand off by lighting the fireworks, please. But have a great weekend and stay safe. All right, you guys, you have a good one, and we will talk to you later. Bye-bye.